Allen Chat, episode 4. Dad, what was your college like?
Oh, good evening, Alan. Let me tell you, I'm so excited about answering that question. Let me first of all say thank you for having me on Allen Chat, because this is
no problem.
this is a special evening edition of Allen Chat when Daddy's home from work. And I tell you, I'm a big fan of the show. Big fan of the show. The guests that you've had on here before, I'm honored to be part of this. So let me get to your question. Your question was?
Well, what was your college like?
Well, my college was like a decade long. Do you know how long a decade is?
No. What's a decade?
10 years.
Wow.
How old are you?
6.
You're 6. I was in college for 10 years.
Oh.
10 years. I was in 4 years of undergrad, and then I took a couple of extra courses to get into vet school, and then 4 years of veterinary school.
Okay.
Yes, and that's why I work like I do. I work with animals. Do you like animals?
Well, yeah, I like Leo.
Okay. Yeah, come here,
Yeah,
Leo.
yeah, I like
Here,
Leo, our dog.
Yeah.
Well, he's a nice animal. He's a good pet.
Yeah, Leo's a good pet. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Leo. What do you think Leo was looking at down here? What have you and I been working on this evening?
He was probably looking at the bowl or the ice cream container.
Oh, boy. Should we get into this right now? What do you think?
Yeah, it looks pretty tasty.
All right. What flavor is it that we've been making tonight for this special evening edition of Allen Chat?
Chocolate.
Oh, boy. You know the best part.
Yeah.
What's the best part? It's the best part, that first bit. Oh, yeah. Nice. Alan, while we're working on this, what other questions do you have for me? I don't want any softballs now. You've given your mom and your Grammy some very hard questions. I want you to feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, here's something that I think you might know. Which one would win, the seagull or the fish?
Well, it depends. Many things depend. I would bet on the seagull unless the fish was a barracuda.
Yeah.
Then I would bet on the barracuda.
Yeah, it was barracuda.
How would that work out?
Yeah, it would be a barracuda.
Nice. Good question. That's a hard ball. Nice. What other question you got? Ooh, looky here. You want your brother to have any of this?
Nah.
Ooh, there you go, big boy. I might have just a little bit because, I need to cool down with all these tough questions coming my way. Good. Okay. I'm here for you.
I was Grammy's mom's first grade teacher.
Well, my mother did teach your mother in the 2nd grade, and back then they used to keep hamsters in their classroom, and they always escaped, and Mom would have to get me to come catch the hamsters because even back then I was the animal catcher. One time the hamster got down to the library at the elementary school, and the librarian was on the desk screaming. It was funny.
Hamsters don't hurt you.
Well, that's the way I felt. That is good. All right, Alan, ask me one more question, please. Please,
Yeah.
a good one now.
Yeah, it's about this hamster. Why have it in your school if it always escapes?
I'll bet the principal thought the same thing. I'll bet he did. You know what? We'll just have to ask Grammy again, but my guess is that teachers like to have little pets in the classroom that they can help teach the students. Is that, if that's it, are you going to wrap up this episode?
Well, yeah, that was exactly like my teacher in in pre-K. She had a pet snake, but she kept him in a little cage.
Yep.
And we could open the cage's door.
Good. You're lucky to have some very good teachers.
And one day, when the door was open and he was poking his head out, a student in my class closed the door while his head was out.
That's one of the risks. Very good, Alan. It has been a pleasure to join you on an episode of Alan Chat.